Question for you, what's more powerful, a question or an answer? Let me know by clicking the card. Hey friends, welcome back. I'm so excited for this video. I hope you took a chance to click on the card above and give me a response whether you think that questions or answers are more powerful. And be sure to leave a comment below to explain your answer. I actually posed this question to my friends and my colleagues on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I was really impressed and interested in all of the different responses that came out of that. So please keep the conversation going. I'm really fascinated by this subject and I'm super excited for this video. So first of all, my response to this question of whether questions or answers are more powerful, the knee-jerk response for me is questions, because it leads to answers, or at least that's kind of what the process is. That's kind of the point of asking questions. But then again, I just gave an answer to a question about questions, so does that mean that I value the answer more than the question? I am fascinated by this idea that sometimes we are so fast to come up with an answer just because there was a question that we have to respond, we have to say something. So the interesting thing is, if I'm asking a question, why is it that I feel the need to have some kind of answer immediately? I can't. It seems like it's uncomfortable for us, at least in American culture, to be able to just sit and consider the question. And when I realized that that was happening, it kind of opened up an idea that maybe that's something I really need to learn how to struggle with and to grow with, is this idea of uncertainty, of open-ended possibilities, and things that just don't get wrapped up nicely in a bow immediately just because I want to know what the answer is. There's definitely obvious applications to this with things that we go through that are really hard, like MS, like our health issues, our mental health issues, our spiritual needs and emotional needs, and things that are just really hard to struggle with, and we don't understand, why do bad things happen to good people? It doesn't make sense, and there's so many things in life that are so uncomfortable and so scary. What does this mean? What does this mean when things come into your life and suddenly you're just questioning, what do I make of this? And I think there's something really powerful for that if you let it have space. If you give yourself space to be uncertain, to be uncomfortable for a little while, and then the answers start coming. And it's not an answer that says, this is why I have MS and things are going to be great now because now I know why. It doesn't happen that way, at least certainly not for me. I'm getting little pieces of information that help me better understand myself, better understand other people, what they're going through, and the process of asking questions and letting the answers come has been really helpful for me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, the next time you're given a difficult question or an uncomfortable question, start asking questions about that question to see if you can get deeper into what is the motivation behind this. This is especially important if you're talking to friends or family and trying to support them when they're struggling with their own difficult questions and they come to you for advice, but they're not really coming to you for advice. They're coming to you to listen to them and to understand them in some small way and create that space for them to then find their own answer, or to realize that they have the answer already. That's why I think questions are so powerful, is because I have seen a lot of conversations where just asking them the questions when they've asked me a question, it's actually it's really powerful, and so I would encourage you to do that. In fact, that's going to be your challenge for this video, is the next time you're faced with a difficult question, whether it's your own or it's from somebody else who's coming to you wanting some kind of solace, some kind of, help or support, don't give them answers. Give them questions that lead them to discover their own answers. When you have that space to express something, give that chance back to the person that needs it, and see what happens. Let's explore things together first, rather than just try to tie up things and put in endings and put bows on all of our boxes. So let's keep this conversation going. Please give me a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are about this whole process, this idea of asking questions when you're asked a question. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.